She stood with a wheelbarrow near the doors of slaughterhouses at night and took away skins and offal. Any part of an animal that few people wanted, the girl piled onto her wheelbarrow and carted to a man outside her city who paid her for every load. He paid her poorly, but he fed her from a grill that burned red and gold, a pinprick of light in the night's swart cloth. Swart means black, Oliver. It was protein from that man's grill that kept the girl alive. He fed her crispy corners of pigskin, a fatty knuckle or two. And she had the strength to work like that every night, to lift the handles of her barrow and roll fetid refuse towards that tiny fire of hope, that flame that gave her just enough strength to hope for strength to hope. She brought what little money she made back to the woman who raised her, who grew daily jealous of the little girl's strength. And was she beautiful, this girl? Does it matter if she paced with the grace of a gazelle which panteth for the cooling stream, if she was dark or fair or tall or broad? All I can tell you is that as a woman she had a smile that miners dig for. She had a light inside that explained our search for gold. She carried confidence and strength and a love for all mistakes. And if you can walk tall with constant forgiveness and curiosity that never dies, you will be beautiful, no matter how you look. And her curiosity took her through nights of evil and dearth, of men saying, "Thou shalt not kill," and stabbing each other's back. They watched the girl driving her wheelbarrow in the dark, and they raided her goods. They held knives to her throat and draped those skins and intestines on their backs. But through the attacks and privation, she said to herself, "There is a better place. I know it." Now coal, Oliver, is made of ancient plants, swampy forests that lived and died. From all the layers of dead vegetation came those hard black nuggets we call coal. In every piece is a history of flowers and trees that once thrived. And if you think of those stories over millions of years, you can imagine all kinds of flowers that were buried and transformed. "The black dove," said Oliver. "The black dove." He didn't know it, but the man who cooked those scraps of protein for the girl every night was using coal that held the black dove. The first flower, from when it was strongest, had been crushed into carbon that glowed in his constant fire, and the smoke of the black dove caressed his food. Its heat made the girl's body fearless. "This will make you strong," he always said to her, handing her morsels from his grill. He gave her advice. "Know your letters, and know this move," he said. He taught her a move of self-defense which he called the hunting birds. He showed her the precise points on an adversary's body where if she struck him with the tips of her small fingers, she would take his breath and run before he could harm her. And by the light of the man's grill she learned the shapes of letters. Signs in the city came alive. The north, the south, the gallery of oceanic wonders. And just like you, Oliver, she read.